Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ICLD. We'll take a look at the daily time frame. Real quick, I've done this one in the past, but it's been the 30-minute. So when I say daily, this is what you would stereotypically see. Each one of these candlesticks does indeed represent one full day. So if you've watched my past videos where I've done the 30-minute and you're thinking, wait, why does this chart look so much different? That is why we are now on the daily time frame. Wanted to just quickly get this updated here as we head into the weekend. And not a whole lot to say, although there are some key levels to keep an eye on, especially from a technical perspective. And the first thing, though, is there is a whole lot of well, it depends. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought, right there, or you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you were hoping to sell within, 7.3 seconds, then in those cases, yeah, the chart is not looking very good for you. So it depends. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, the grand scheme of everything, then believe it or not, the bulls are still in control. Now, nobody would want to see this big pullback happen, but what in the world can give me the right to say that the bulls are still in control? Again, from the big picture perspective, well, it all revolves around this purple line right there, which is the 50-day simple moving average. And even if you have just a surface deep understanding of charts, then I'm sure you've heard of the 50-day moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, you want to see the price stay above it. And as you can see here, now it's on thin ice for sure. There's not much wiggle room anymore, but the price is still above that purple line. And what happened last time the price got above it, looking back here in the history of the chart, you can see that a couple different instances, the bears try to press below it right there, but the bulls did do a good job of bouncing off it, and then, up it went. So that is definitely the key level to keep an eye on going into next week. Now, if the price comes down here and breaks down through the purple line and then just continues to drift down below it, at that point, the bears are in full control, no questions asked. The bulls are definitely, they've lost all their mojo. But as it stands right now, although, the price is on thin ice, that's more than a fair statement. You can't say that the bears or that the bulls have lost total control because the price is still above the 50-day simple moving average. So, if you haven't kind of connected those dots, like I said, definitely the no excuse level, the key level to keep an eye on going into the next week is going to be that 50-day simple moving average. The price needs to hold above it, or from a quote-unquote storybook perspective, any sort of closes below it, or if the price, separates to the downside, that would just symbolize the bears taking over full control. But as it stands now, the bulls are still above it, so we'll see if they can maintain that or not next week. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.